Yo, what's up? We are back with the grind this morning. We are gonna start out with dungeons as well, and we're gonna farm our duty quest alongside. We are currently farming Fire Temple to get the guaranteed chest to upgrade our jewelry. This will unlock, once we have the jewelry completed, this will unlock the 4-star dungeons for us. We are looking for a 2 boss run. Here's 2 boss, 2 boss. Here you can see 2 boss. Okay, we got a spot. We just have to fill up and then we can go. And we are in. So in conquest mode, you do not have to kill the bosses, but you can. And the fastest way to do it is actually sneaking past the mobs. You will see if I go behind them, they will not aggro me because they are looking up front for their aggro range. And like this, we can go to the first mid-boss of the dungeon, Red Spark Ignis. He also drops a pet token. His mechanics are all shown. They require actually no special treatment. So every mechanic that he has will show the impact area, and you just have to dodge it. Just make sure that whenever you are able to walk out of a mechanic, this is 10 times better than if you have to roll out like this, because during this time, you will not be able to do any damage. That means every time you roll, your DPS uptime gets reduced. So okay, here you want to dodge the walls so you don't take any damage. Since we are healing, I'm just going to make sure that our mates are getting the most heal so they don't die there. I will pass. Oh, nice. We got a crafting item. That's really good. Those usually go for like 2 to 2.5 million kina. So that's a good run, because usually you only get like 400, 500k per run. Yes, I'm playing Cleric Elvest. I walked off too fast and canceled it. That was stupid. Didn't condition my brain enough yet, apparently, to always move after the king in the end. Yeah, we are running Fire Temple, Kobe. Two was... Okay, we got an acceptance. So wait for the queue now. And here we go. We're gonna wait here for the port. So that was a really smooth run. I will cancel it because I do want to pick up the damn it, I misclicked. I do want to pick up the ordeal. But it's crazy that we have not dropped a single piece since we were starting. In Vakron dungeon, we had drops actually regularly. But we're always doing 2 boss here. And then Vakron, I was doing 3 boss, since it's not that much of a time difference. You have to walk long ways anyways. And here the issue is with 3 boss that what always happens when I try to farm 3 boss in this dungeon is that people already fly down and then they can't get up to the 3rd boss. And so many people join via quick join or whatever that even if in the party description it is saying 3 boss, some people don't do it, and then you end up doing that boss with like 1 or 2 members, usually 2 members, and 2 are then AFKing until you finish the boss, and that's just like extremely inefficient time-wise. Yeah, that's actually the only reason why I farmed 2 boss instead of 3 boss in that dungeon. It's too annoying. So, do we still have... Yeah, we have 1 more run to go. Okay, nice. So, let's look for 2 boss again. 2 boss... 2 boss... 2 boss... So, we also managed to finish 1 duty quest. That was too long. Yeah, I know that, like, you can get better loot. Because all of the mid-bosses, they can drop the same items as the end boss, just at a lower chance. But since we're not even dropping at the end boss, I think the loss here is not too bad. And in global release, I will hopefully grind dungeons only with my guild and not with randoms. And then we should have no problem and we can run every dungeon with 3 boss. Oh yeah, but the 4th boss, he is really far away. You know what I mean? Like, you grind this one, and then the end boss. The other one, it's too far away. That's like really inefficient. What? How did that hit me? How did that hit me? That's ridiculous. We do have our chief def, it's not a big deal, but that should have never hit me, oder? Oh shit, our heal is on cooldown. Again, no good. We don't have any runs anymore. But at least we got one of the crafting materials. So then now that we have our expeditions done, we're gonna do Transcendence next. We got accepted. Oh, the run started while we were in the port animation. Then it's important that you have to re-enter manually yourself. Otherwise you will get kicked. So let's group them up nicely. Let's get this guy back to full life and wait for the port. We are playing Aion 2 Krestic. He goes straight and tanks the only rage guy there. Because here, like, if you're not tanking the range ones, It's so much easier to clear that step fast. Because then I don't have to heal that much. So... Jumped on me. Ah, it's not gonna be enough, oder? Ah, yeah, we are grinding stage 6. So, oh, fuck, I completely missed the mechanic. I was not paying attention at all. Oops, that's my fault. We can go again. That was a smooth run. Yeah, I already did clear stage 10 before, but it's just not worth it to farm if you already have your gold cards. If you just want like EXP, it makes more sense to farm the other, because I only have 2.7k gear score, and they want about 3k, 3.1k gear score for the parties for stage 10. So the queue time takes forever because I need to find a party that takes me. I actually tried to group them, but since he aggroed that one, it did not work as well. Past the corner of doom. Oh, perfect stagger. Oh, he does the mechanic again if you stagger him in it. That's interesting, because some bosses, they don't do the mechanic again if you stagger them. So you basically skip a mechanic with the stagger at the correct timing. And we're gone. Yeah, Goofy, we are playing Aion 2 today. Or not actually, why am I always saying today? We are playing Aion 2 every day. Every single day now. Until global release. God, I almost did it again. They must think I'm like completely retarded. That I didn't go into the field twice in a row. Oh god. I think we have one more run, oder? Insufficient. Okay, no. Then we can't. That was our last of those. So, 1 second. So those are all the cards. We don't need any in regards of stats or whatever. We just need them to be able to feed them as experience into our gold cards that we already have. When we go to Arcana, Equip, Arcana, and is it this one? Yeah. We are currently trying to enhance this card to level 4. And all the other cards basically act as experience to do that. It will take a couple runs. Probably, wait, how much is that? 8? Yeah, like 2 to 3 days, depending on if I can play them in a row or not. Because today there's a vacation day in Germany. That's why I can play on a Monday. We are playing Aion 2 Koshino. I don't think it will let me do one more run. Because I just tried to accept the party and it said insufficient. I didn't double check. No, like, I have no reward counter. I cannot pick it. See, is this the correct way? No, that looks wrong. But I hate this labyrinth. That this stuff is not put on the map. So annoying. Where's this one at? Oh, all the way down here. Didn't see it. VPN server nation you're using for the best performance. So I'm using exit lag and I'm connecting to the Taipei servers to play here. And that works pretty decent. So if I use the normal VPN, I have like 220-ish. With exit lag, I have like 170 ping. And I would say most of the time it's playable. Sometimes, I don't know, like when there's too many people or too much going on, then I get a disconnect. But yeah, that's just how it is when you play abroad, no? Like there will not be anything that you can do about that. You just have to accept that your ping is a little bit higher. But even with that high of a ping, the combat still feels really fluent. So yeah, like it's still really enjoyable to play. Okay, so let's gamble for some rewards. One ticket, already good. Two tickets. Third ticket? Nope. That one was not a 100% one. Ah, that one also, like, we could have gotten 4 to that. With not that much reroll. So... Then we wanted to do supply request. What do we have here? Lesser soulstone, Orichalcum ore. We can definitely do that. Refining, spirit. Okay, so we can deliver this. This we can deliver for sure. This we can just collect. Here, probably not. Artisan fruit salad. We'll check how to craft that. Cooking. Artisan fruit salad with fresh fruit. You need 5 fresh fruit for it. I don't know, like they are really hard to grind. They have way lower drop chance, like leather or meat or whatever. So then artisan blacksmith weapon. Maybe we could get this one. That's 4.6k. That's not too bad. Artisan armor smithing, probably not. What do we have here? Forgotten armor. And alchemist weapon. Here we have one more, I think, in the bank. Expert handicraft accessory. Okay. Wait. Yeah, here we still wanted to do the Aria and the Sapphire. So 29 Sapphire, 26 Aria. Gatherable materials. 29 here. And fresh Aria, 26. So now this one here is easy to do, so let's grind some ore. We're already at the correct position anyways. It's not out yet. It will release in Global 3. In quarter 3 this year as a global version. What is my CPU and GPU? Boah. I'm not too hard into the tech stuff. I think 470 Ti and processor, I don't know. Don't really know. But I did do a video on best settings already on my YouTube channel. And I did test the game also on my girlfriend's PC, which is like, I think 7, 8 years old or 10. So somewhere around that ballpark, and was not that expensive. And there it's also running smoothly. Oh, that was fast. So, um, supply request here 20. And we still have season. So yesterday I was checking here what I could do for metals and abyss points still. Participate in the siege. Yeah, I could do that. Okay, kill opposing players is already an issue. Not gonna lie. So we got this weekly stuff done. So we can get here 5k, Artifact Siege. Just spend more time in there. That also works AFK. You're welcome to the stream, Salvest. Okay, challenge. Just also medals, but here I have to kill high-ranking officers. That's impossible with our gear status. Okay. What should we be doing then? Like, I still want to do the season boss stuff, nah? Maybe we can do some, because the season is about to reset. Do you buy the battle pass of this game? No, I'm completely free to play. No pass, no subscription. Okay, so let's try that. This is also maybe good to test the viability, because I haven't done it a lot. So when we go to exploration, field boss, we will always see where the next field boss is spawning. Here is it, 14 minutes? Is that? No, here we have 12. Thanks for the follow, Florin. Yeah, so this one is the fastest, no? That's about to come. So we're gonna port there. Then we're gonna grind around the around the location. And when the boss spawns, we kill it, and we do that always according to that list. So the list is determining our grind spot, where we are grinding for the pets, but we are also getting the field bosses. And what we are looking for is actually these drops here to maybe get in some abyss points still before the season resets. Because, yeah, I didn't do anything of it yet. Didn't test it or nothing. And I think this is also one of the best ways to grind for pets. To get all of them to level 5. If you always do it around the field bosses. Of course, not every pet is around the field boss, but this gives you twice the value. Because once the field boss is spawning, it will only take a couple seconds, maybe like 30 seconds max, until it's dead. It does not have that much HP, and you want to be there as close and fast as possible. So what I think the game is doing really well is the fact that everything matters. Like the pet system gives decent value to all the mobs outside of like dungeons or whatever. And they, even if the pet like don't get any souls anymore, cause it's level 5, you will still get crystals for the rerolling. So even afterwards, it will never feel wasted to kill a mob outside, or like what some people may consider as trash mobs or whatever. So it's always worth grinding here. Of course, this is also tempting for private people to bot, not only like companies that want to sell gold. But yeah, in the latest patch, they also said that they banned like close to 3.2k private people that were botting, and they got removed. So I hope they keep catching them. Because we do want to have a fair player environment, especially for PvP. Map exploration field plus 8 minutes. This is at 46. Just to remember the time, like somewhat, because sometimes I was tunnel visioning and grinding mobs next to a field boss, and when the field boss spawned, I was just grinding mobs. And my pet is still really bad. So we are getting abyss points, but we need to test our PvP stuff. We are missing 30k-ish points. Then we can buy the rest of the PvE items. But I want to do that in the new season, not like, and then start fresh. So we still have 2 days to farm 30k abyss points. Trying to get our pets up. We need a lot more accuracy to be able to reliably hit evasion players. And we need to start staking critical resistance and status effect resistance. This is the most important. Oh, we just got the slimes to level 5. It's also nice. And from now on, you can see that we are getting variant crystals with every kill here that we can use to level up the pet and gain us insight. This is also when you want to level up your insight, focus on one. Don't try to equally level them up, because once you get to level 9, you can start locking heroic slots or max unique ones. That's like the budget version, I would say. And before that, the value of the pet system is not that great. And the best way to level up pets is just find one really good uncontested spot of one source of pet and just grind the mobs there non-stop. You will get so many crystals. Like here, you can see like we are a little bit contested, no? There's a bunch of bots running around here killing those mobs. Oh, 3 more minutes to go. Next time you update for pet system. Yes, we are getting presets for the pet system. So that means at the moment, it's, I would say, almost impossible to run a pet system that works for PvE and PvP. Because in PvP pet system, you want to get whatever you're running, like evasion, critical resist, or whatever. Then you want to have that, like to the max, some damage tolerance and stuff like this. And for PvE, you want like so many different other stats that it makes no sense that there was no preset from the beginning. But I'm still curious how they're going to exactly do it, because like giving you two options and then having to roll them is like that just makes it crazy more expensive, and you have to now farm more than twice as much, which is already pretty grindy. Or if they do it like you get one line, let's say it's heroic and it has max roll, so 2.4%, for example, of smite. And if you want to have that in PvP, in PvE, it's like 2.4. If you want to have that as a PvP stat, you can choose that heroic line with that value with whatever you want. So basically, like once you get a max heroic roll, you can then select it. That would be, I think, like player friendly. Uh, let's see when exactly the field boss is spawning. Maybe we can sneak into the Shugo event as well afterwards, because we have one ticket left. It should be spawning soon. We're having him. Oops. I saw it, but I was too slow to dodge. Maybe it's too early. Usually there's so many people waiting for the bosses that they die so quickly. This is the first time that I was stuck on a boss for so long. I wonder if this is good for drop rate or if it doesn't matter. Like, I don't know if the drop pants and the distribution is like based on the amount of damage that you did, like percentage to get a loot, or if it's, yeah, okay, you did damage, you have a chance to be in the table, that's it. Okay, one more just arrived. Oh, more people showing up. Also didn't notice that my buff was running out. So see, now we dropped like green item. And when we go to supply request, season boss, you can see those are the ones that we want to fill up. I don't want to put it in yet, because if we don't get 5, I really rather want to keep it. Maybe it's similar next season and they don't fully change. I don't know how that works yet. Yeah. What is my gear score? 2.7k. Yeah, 2.7k. So exploration, field boss. Here we have 1 and 3 minutes. Fly over there. Supply request, forgotten armor. Wait, did we not have? Forgotten dagger, forgotten gloves. Yeah, we have the forgotten stuff, but it's not accepting it, or... Ah, it's only accepting... Okay, it's only accepting boots and pants. This one needs to stay. Okay, so we can grind here now. Yeah, I think like the getting to 2k is fairly quickly. Then from 2k to 2.5k it slows down again. And from 2.7k to 3k, this is where I would say it slows down the most. And also, they have already implemented some catch-up mechanics compared to when they launched. So when you start now, you get like extra boxes and stuff like this for more runs, so you can get your base gear faster and stuff like this. So expect on global release the progress to be a little bit slower. I will never play Life Universe ever again. People can stop coming and asking. Oh, that was not on purpose. So, there the road course is. Let's hope that someone else is also interested in it. If we have another one that we're doing all solo, it's gonna take forever. Come. There's so many people around here. So, okay, one more showed up. Well, so since everyone that is farming here is not attacking it, I would clear call bots on all of them, honestly. Because that otherwise makes no sense. Okay, so we cannot kill that boss alone. Because he has the recovery totem that basically heals our noob damage up every time we are trying to get it. What do we have here? What is the next one? Here, 24 minutes. That one is also 24 minutes. Oh, let's go back there. The spawn was decent to farm. Yeah, we are playing Aion 2. Okay, nice. We actually also got a bunch of yellow drops already, no? Also, when the latest patch was issued, like after that, we had 0 bots, and now they're already again everywhere. So it looks like it takes them about 2 to 3 days to set up their army again after they got all banned. Yeah, we are playing Aion 2. I don't really care if my spot gets contested by real players, but getting contested and having less farm per hour from bots, that's annoying. And it's also so pathetic because like the whole game is designed so bots cannot do anything without paying the subscription. So basically what they're doing, they just like push those chars and get them like into autoplay and hope that someday they have enough resources to be worth buying the subscription to then sell what's on there, right? Or like gather it on another account or whatever. That's a bit too risky. And yeah, I don't know. It's just like if they manage to keep getting them banned before they can do this cash out transfer. So whenever they see an account reaching a black market value without a subscription that is over the how to say it, that is over the limit where he could cash out, I think then they should review the accounts. And even if they have to hire a couple people manually there, and so they have like an automated system that flags the people without interfering with their login, of course, no? Because if you do that and it's real players that are playing free to play, you're gonna get really bad reputation if you do false bans. And that's why it should be flagged automatically. Then the behavior pattern should be listed, and then an AI should rate with a confidence level if it's a bot or not, and then a human should just check and prove this AI decision. If you do the human in the loop strategy there, you're saving a lot of stuff for personnel cost, but you still have the security that your wrong decisions will be less if the people are trained well. Sag mir ehrlich, ich habe jetzt schon vieles vom Game gehört. Hat es Mobile-Elemente oder spielt sich... Nee. It's the opposite. Aion 2 wurde entwickelt für PC und wurde dann quasi auf Mobile auch released. Das heißt, alle Patches und sowas, alles kommt immer zuerst für PC und wird danach für Mobile angepasst. Ich weiß nicht, warum manche Leute behaupten, das ist ein Mobile Game. Das macht absolut gar keinen Sinn. Also halt auch, also das ist 100% falsch. We are playing Ion 2 Lazy Games. Ja, also es gibt Gearscore. Hier, das ist dein Gearscore. Und damit unlockt man die Dungeons. Ja, Lazy Games. We are playing Ion 2 right now. What is going on here? They are multiplying, oder? They are all fucking multiplying. And you can see it's all elementalist, ne? So body. The graphics are insane. Just like look at the depth of that tower in the back there. Like, I don't know, like it's crazy. So. Gibt's das auch in Deutsch? Nee. Wir spielen zurzeit in Taiwan und es gibt's nur auf englisches Sprachpaket. Deutsch kommt erst im 3. Quartal raus. Aion 2. You will need exit lag to play. Oh, we are full. This one not. But that's currently really cheap. You will save 50% off on an exit lag deal, and currently they have 90 days for free. So you only have to start paying after the third month. A pretty good deal. And if you want to support me, please use my affiliate link for it. How long have you been using it? Well, when did I start my YouTube channel? Like 3 years ago-ish, 3-ish years ago. That's also when I started using exit lag. I use it for every game to optimize ping that I play. I would recommend, if you want to check out Ion 2 for yourself, go to my YouTube channel. It's the same name as on TikTok, and it has a video on how to play the game. It explains you exactly how you need to set up your account, how to set up the VPN step by step. It's like, how to say it? Like verbally explaining it now makes no sense. If you follow the guide, it will work 100%. I should maybe stay more in the back, because up there is where they're all trying to hack the monsters. Here we have a little bit more freedom. Oh, actually, I think we still need Yggdrasil for the one supply request. So we should start picking that up while we are grinding here if it's right next to us, whenever it's available. So in 8 minutes. This is 10:22 until the boss spawns. So let's check quickly. We got this one, no? And this one is level 3, so close to level 4. And we are Varian here. 900 crystals. So we need about 1.3k. Then we can try to go to level 7. We are playing Aion 2 today. Here it is, so a level up. This MMO worth it? It's not going to close in 1 year because I want to start it. Well, it didn't open yet. So global release is in Q3. So if you want to have a long-lasting experience, then you should be waiting until global launches. You don't need to download with VPN, but you need to set up the VPN when you want to start the launcher. And as described in the guide on my YouTube channel, make sure that you also put the launcher for a Taipei setup, not only the game. Then you're having no issues. You can drop all refining stones from all mobs except the yellow one. The yellow one is from Shuro events where you can get that. You can get it. What's it called? Thanks for the follow, Brother Jones. What's the other way? Ah, yeah, season shop. Like that's a really good way to get the yellow artifact stones. So 2 more minutes, and then the boss should spawn. Okay, our inventory is full again. This one stays. So we are at 344k from our daily Kina limit. So that bots cannot get not out of hand. I mean, like cannot get too crazy. They made a limit of 1 million Kina that you can farm outside of dungeons every day. So yeah. So far I never forced to actually reach that. But I think today I will. I want to see if the limit also limits drop items afterwards, and if it has any effect on Abyss, or if the Abyss limit of, I think, 6 or 8 million Abyss points is influenced by it, to make sure. We are playing Aion 2 today. Mouth so dry. Oh, spawned. Okay, now we are also in a more realistic speed. This is how it usually looks like if people with damage arrive and not just me as the healer. Okay. So, we have to go map. Exploration, field boss. Not gonna fall for this one again. Two minutes. So, then let's wait for the spawn here. And as always, we grind. No matter what location, no matter how small the downtime is, even 1 minute, we will always grind. Better than Guild Wars 2? I cannot tell you, I have not played Guild Wars 2. But I can tell you that it's the same company that is releasing it. Oh, he spawned? No loot. Okay. So, next spawn. 3 minutes Nike here. Definitely don't want that one. That's the one with the healing totem. Booming Corin. 24. 21. Okay, we're gonna do this one. And then we're gonna check how much we got. I just started playing this. How do I sell items? I have full bag of old armor. Ah, okay. You don't really sell items in here. So you will press I. Now you see like I have also some looted items. You will press on this little bottle right here. And then you will select what you want to dismantle. This you will then like dismantle. And then you will get enhancement materials for it, which you need for upgrading your gear, and skins. And skins in this game are not only visual. So when you go to closet, and then here you can see that book, you will see that the more skins you are gathering in total, you will get additional defense or attack on your weapon for all the skins that you gather. So I would recommend to dismantle every gear that you're dropping. Always. Here, still a feather. Oh, it looks like here I got almost none, huh? So, and this looks like the world boss spawn, or? Yeah, okay. Well, then let's grind a little bit until he spawns. Right, what we should do is actually checking the timer. So 18 minutes, this is 10:48. Okay. Okay, so here we're dropping the forgotten boots that we still need for our supply request. So this is a good spot to do our grind then. Just have to remember to turn it into supply request. I think like an autofill mode would be amazing for all of those collecting systems, so that you can like have an option where you can check it, and if you have not delivered it yet and you drop it, you will automatically be able to put it in, and then you can choose the rarity of it. So you say like all white items automatically put in, green items okay, blue items okay, and yellow items maybe you say I want to check those individually because they could also be like worth more if you sell them in the auction house or something like this. Okay, I definitely have to set up my chatbot with some ban filters, or not, well, at least like yeah, some filters, because the Fucking bot spamming on kick is so out of control. It's ridiculous. Thanks for the follow. We win thus. Oh, 420. Looks like we found a fellow stoner. Nah, I don't play Throne anymore. I don't know why, but Throne got like really boring after we reached everything. Like we won everything that there was to win, and then it felt so stale. I don't know. And so far, of course, here in Taiwan, I'm not playing competitive in Aion 2, but how to say it? It feels different because you have the Abyss. You know what I mean? Like, you can PvP whenever you want. Arena looks a lot better here. Arena, if you're getting high rank, it is giving you buffs for PvP damage that then are worth it and useful again in Abyss. So, like, I think the PvP is a lot more intertwined here. And yeah, you like if you want to PvP, you can right away. And in Throne and Liberty, to have fun PvP, it was always like, yeah, be there at that time at 8 o'clock, otherwise you will not have any fun. So, and I did like that. Still, I would say like the game was really good. But also, like you have to keep in mind, Throne and Liberty in Korea was a flop. Like almost no one played it there, right? And Aion 2 is like a big boy now in Korea. They are competing with games like League of Legends, CS2, stuff like this. So CSGO, Valorant, no? Like they're not beating them, but they're up there in the ranks. Throne and Liberty was like what, rank 30, rank 40. And here, Iron 2, even though it's out so long now for an MMO, which usually has a downward retention rate, it stayed quite popular and even gained traction after it was well received. So not only a downwards trend, actually an upwards trend in an MMO. And I have not seen that for a long time. How's the pay to win? If you're playing PvE, I would say the pay to win is non-existent. If you're playing PvP, it's pretty heavy. So depending on how much you're willing to spend, like let's say we're talking about global release, you can power spike really hard in the early game and you will mow down every free-to-play player. But of course, as like in every other game, they will be able to catch up. So yeah, depends how much you're willing to spend. But also like to get to a PowerPoint where it like actually matters like crazy, we are not talking about like a couple €100. We are talking about 20k, 30k euros, not to like get to a point where you're overrolling everyone. And the amount of people that will spend that much is definitely also limited. So I don't think it's going to be a big deal. I'm playing completely free to play and it's fun and fine. And in global release, I will be most likely play sub only. Maybe we will make the community let decide. So one more. If you just like PvE, then I think there's zero, how to say it, reason to cash. You can enjoy everything, you can unlock everything as free to play. Of course, you will be slower than someone that is like caching or whatever, but I never understood why a PvE player would cash. Like it does not get into my head. They are paying money to have less content and playtime. This is like, for me, I don't know. Like I don't know what the idea behind that is. Like if they just want to flex or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. Don't get it. But for PvP, I totally understand it. Like the people that know me, like I spend thousands on games if I want to, and usually only with the reason for PvP. Like the best thing that could happen to Aion is that they make for the Western release one subscription that has everything inside and then remove the currency exchange and only make cosmetics as additional sale. I guarantee you, if they do that, they will become the most successful MMO. Because the other MMOs, the old ones, they are currently really stale. They just like try to re-release vanilla versions and so on for some nostalgia. And here we actually have something new. We have really fluent gameplay, nice graphics. I don't know, like an insane amount of content and stuff that you can put time in and progress. And most importantly for me, like they are listening to the community. I am extremely surprised by myself that NCSoft is doing such a good job in that, but they are listening to community feedback. They're having a live stream once a week where they address issues to the community and they actually patch once a week and not small patches. They are doing actual good patches with fixing stuff. Like, I don't know, community is concerned about that and that, they get backlash, they are trying to fix it within a week. If they can't do it that fast, they will do it in their follow-up patch. But so far, I cannot say anything negative against NCSoft besides the monetization. And honestly, that I think is a good state. So 3 minutes until boss. we drop the fresh fruit. I don't know why, but so far from all the crafting mats, I feel like this is the most scarce, like the fresh fruit. Yeah, well, like how to say it, the sauerkraut event made so people go back to the game. I'm really curious how much Blizzard paid them. Or what the incentives were. Oh, it should spawn soon. Ah, that's the finished supply request. We dropped the last piece. So, how's the daily Kina limit? Okay. So we are halfway. It should actually spawn, oder? Like, what's going on? 1 minute. Oh, there he is. This is our field boss. This is the reason why we stood here. Let's see if we drop something. No loot. Okay. Let's pack our stuff in the bank that we want to keep. From the little grind session. We are full now. How much does it cost to unlock? 3.2 million. Ay, ay, ay. That's a lot. Let's see where else we can get some space. Maybe it needs to have one slot open so we can put the stuff in general. Oh, we don't have that yet. How's that possible? It's bound versus non-bound. That's it. Okay. Now again here. No? Is it again? Bound. Oh god. This is 1 hour? Lower Abyss Riftstone bound 1 hour. Lower Abyss Riftstone bound 1 hour. How can that not stack? Don't get it. Well, okay, it is what it is. So this is full now, and it still works. Okay, so it was only the bound thing. Still, I don't know, like... So fresh fruit. Fly request. Where was the fresh fruit one? There was this one here, no? Artisan fruit salad, 10 pieces. We got 1. Escape. Crafting. Cooking. 5. We would need 45. 21 more. Okay. Good. I will have to go and walk the doggo. And we see each other again tomorrow. Have a nice one. And enjoy your day.